Shalom. First and foremost, I give all praises, honor, and glory to our Heavenly Father, Yahweh Basham, Yahushai Basham, Rokakdash. And Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father's true name, whom the world ignorantly calls God. And Yahushai is the name of the Heavenly Father's Son's true name, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Once again, the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh, and his Son's name is Yahushai. And give it double honors unto the apostles and elders of great news who taught me this truth, and shalom unto the elect of the nation of Israel. And we got this breaking news from the ADC. It says what the Arab, truly Arab, fully American website, and the probably Ishmael's, diaspora that live in the US and have, created this site concerning, themselves, and they are linked to America. And it says, tell Congress, reject US-Israel military integration. That's the breaking news. So Congress is moving to deepen US-Israel military integration through let me copy this for the title. Through Section 224 of the FY 2027 National Defense Authorization Act, the United States Israel Defense Technology Cooperative Initiative, the House Armed Services Committee's own language, says this provision will require the Secretary of Defense to designate an executive agent to synchronize the U.S.-Israel cooperative efforts across defense technology, research, development, testing, evaluation, integration, and industrial cooperation. And we know they've already done this thing. With the use of Palantir, Israel has contracted Palantir to be used as a weapon against the Palestinians. That is how this AI tool is being used to hunt down, Palestinian communities, those that they deem to be a threat, and they've already done this thing, but it's just that now they are coming officially to formalize it, and so continuing, ADC wholeheartedly rejects this dangerous proposal. This is not America first, it is Israel first. Of course it is. The resolution language attached to this proposal gives it away. It expresses support for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's initiative to transition the U.S.-Israel relationship towards mutual defense cooperation and joint economic investment. This language turns Congress into a vehicle for advancing Netanyahu's agenda and asks the American people to treat it as their own national security policy. Section 224 would move U.S. support for Israel away from the more transparent foreign aid framework and into a maze of Pentagon procurement, licensing, data sharing. And this data sharing, they've already been doing it through Palantir, like I said before, and backdoor deals that are harder for Congress, taxpayers, and future administrations to monitor, cap, condition, or unwind. Concerns of unidentified network integration and data fusion would alarm every American who cares about sovereignty, privacy, civil liberties, and democratic oversight. At the time when Israel is committing genocide against Palestinians in Gaza, exporting surveillance technologies used against activities and journalists around the world, marketing military technology tested on Palestinians, like I said. And that's the spirit, like I said, concerning Palantir, and marketing military technology tested on Palestinians and carrying out terrorist attacks as seen in the cell phone in Lebanon. Congress will be cutting off military support, not integrating the U.S. military and Israeli defense sector, and making accountability harder than ever, and take action now. Tell your members of the House Armed Forces Committees to remove Section 224 from the FY 2027 NDAE, reject Netanyahu's Israel First military integration agenda, and protect American taxpayers, civil liberties, and congressional oversight. And this thing this is absolutely good news for us. Those of us in this truth. For the people of the world, they may hate it, but this is the will of Yahweh Basham Yahushua, because Amalek, the Israelis, which are known as Amalek in the Bible, they are the chief tribe of Esau, and so they have that right or ownership over all the European, or the Western nations, including Babylon the Great. All major corporations belong to these Amalekites, these elites. So these people, they clearly don't have a clue. It's like they know, but they don't know. Look, these Amalekites, these Jews, they own America. Everything from the corporate banking to the technology companies. Most of the majority, I dare say over 90% of everything there in America, in terms of business, corporations, everything belongs to these fake Jews, And so whenever they are making a move like this, they absolutely have the right to do so, because the Lord Yahushua has put it in their hands. He has given this power to them. So all this is just futile. And we know this will translate into more of Jacob's trouble. But first, let me go to this verse here. I think Apostle Paul said it. Because this is where you need to use wisdom, when you are in this truth. And this is the book of Romans 13 verses 1. I'll read it in the NIV. It said, "Let everyone be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which Yahweh Basham Yahushai has established. The authorities that exist have been established by the Lord." Consequently, whoever rebels against the authority is rebelling against what the Lord Yahweh Basham Yahushai has instituted. And those who do so will bring judgment on themselves. Exactly. And so, for those of you in this truth, let the world fight their battles. Don't try to go on the street or try to make a protest, petition to this government that they should stop these kinds of things. Just don't be part of what they are doing. Like you see the other heathens, like those Arab League people, that is their thing, and they are going against what can come. They are going against government, what Yahushua established, because his determination is for Babylon the Great, which to be the war on the beast, to lend this power to the Israelis, and this is what we are seeing happening. So it's all to the advantage of prophecy. It's all for the sake of prophecy this is happening. And so when these people are trying to go against, saying they should sign the petition and then stop this thing, it's just a futile thing. Shouldn't go against the governing authorities. Congress, that's the government of the United States. They this is what they want. So the Lord has put it in their hands to do so. Going against them will only, be to their own detriment. And because we never know. Because one thing, these Congress devils, they've written laws concerning those who I think there was they brought a decree that anyone that goes against anything technological should be persecuted, So you shouldn't do it. The Lord is empowering these devils to go ahead and do so. So don't involve yourself if you are in this truth. And this is the book of Jeremiah. Okay, I'll read Revelation chapter 6. concerning the red horse. Salakia. This is Revelation chapter 6, verses 4. Okay, I'll start from 3. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, Come and see. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. And this is Esau Edom, with his sword, his technology, his killing weapons. And this is what they are about to do, which is Babylon the Great, to integrate their weaponry and combine it with that of the Israelis. So clearly these devils, they are about to do something crazy, which is why they are formally combining their military might, and then they proceed to bring wrath upon the face of the earth by taking peace away from it. And so great war is coming. And this is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, O heavens, and you who live in the heavens rejoice, but terror will come on the earth and the sea, and for the devil has come down to you in great anger, knowing that he has little time. Exactly. And this is why these devils are rushing in order to expedite their Greater Israel project, their MOTB, New World Order, etc., etc., before the Lord returns. And they are quickly doing these things. And don't forget about the Space Force. They are also advancing that against the Lord as well. That we know they will fail miserably. These Edomites will fail miserably concerning that. And the Edomites will fail and fall, definitely. And I think I read the Edomites' downfall. Go into the Jeremiah chapter 50, verses 45. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that ye have purpose against Babylon and his purposes, that ye have purpose against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock, which are the Amalekites, the Israelis, the small hearts, shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. You see, at the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved and the cry is heard among the nations. And this is what it's leading to, which is why this is an even better news. We know that this is even further fulfilling prophecies, with the US military combining their technologies with that of the Israelis. This will make sure that this very prophecy in this verse or verses will be fulfilled. You see, that will lead to their downfall by the other nations shooting thermonuclear missiles upon them and then destroying both their lands, you see, and they're causing a mighty shaking all around the world. And to this one here, but we also know that these devils, they are clearly preparing also against the true men of Yahweh Basham Yahushua, because they have some nasty ass unrevealed technologies out there that they think that they can use against the men of the Lord. You see, that is when the Lord will set up a standard. And this Exodus 17:16, for he said, because the Lord Yahweh Basham Yahushua have sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. And this is how it's been from the time of old and to now, and what we are about to witness again. And when these devils make a move against the true elect of Yahweh Basham Yahushua, then the Lord will use his 144,000, those that are on the earth, those that he deems worthy to have spiritual power, or I'll say those that you bless the 144,000 that are on the earth with with spiritual power, you see, and then they will face off against this devil's technology, whether they be what's it called, superhuman, that would come in the form of robots, you know, military shooting dogs, or robots that can whatever means. The Lord will use his men, you know, to prove this verse as well, because you know that is war that Amalek will be having against the children of the Most High, and when it comes against them, that is considered war against the Lord as well. So we are about to see this phase being fulfilled as well. That is when the Lord will lift up the standard against these devils and then destroy them using either the heavenly angels or the and some of the prophets that will be blessed with spiritual power. So we keep on striving in this truth. Hope that the Lord will have mercy upon us, and then hope that we'll be worthy to be saved in the end. So that is it for today's lesson. I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Basham, Yahushua Basham of Kakadash. Shalom unto the elect. Shalom.